Welcome to Work Health and Safety Induction and Emergency Preparedness Training at the Nuns Pool. This training has been designed to ensure every team member understands how to work safely every day and what to do if an emergency occurs. By the end of this session, you'll know your responsibilities, the safe practices we follow here, and how to respond if something goes wrong. This training is divided into two parts. Part 1 covers your work health and safety induction. Things like your responsibilities, safe work practices, PPE, hygiene, and how to report incidents. Part 2 focuses on emergency preparedness. How to respond in situations like fire, medical emergencies, chemical spills, or security threats. Together, these two parts make up your complete induction. Welcome to your Work Health and Safety Induction at the Nuns Pool. This session will guide you on how to stay safe, prevent accidents, and respond to emergencies. Safety protects staff, customers, and visitors. Work health and safety is a shared responsibility. Our goal is to prevent accidents, work safely, and respond effectively when things go wrong. Keeping our team and guests safe is at the heart of what we do. We're a beachside cafe and restaurant in Cronulla. Our team includes chefs, kitchen staff, baristas, front-of-house staff, supervisors, and event staff. Every role, casual or full-time, contributes to creating a safe workplace. Before we talk about your specific responsibilities, let's look at the difference between unsafe and safe practices. Unsafe practices, like rushing, ignoring spills, using equipment without training, or working under the influence, create risks for everyone. Safe practices, like following procedures, reporting hazards, wearing PPE, and respecting each other, keep our workplace healthy and professional. Your responsibilities as a team member are designed to support these safe practices every day. So, what does that mean for you personally? Here are the responsibilities every staff member has. Follow safe work procedures and keep to hygiene standards. Use personal protective equipment whenever it's required. Report hazards, injuries, and even near misses. Because what almost happened could still happen to someone else. Don't use equipment unless you've been trained and authorised. Always arrive fit for duty. That means no drugs or alcohol in your system. And finally, take part in training and assessments so you stay up to date. These aren't optional extras. They are legal requirements and they're part of your role here. Incident and injury reporting. If something happens, whether it's an injury, a near miss, or even just spotting a hazard, the first step is always to report it straight away. We use hazard and incident report forms, and all injuries go in the Register of Injuries. Your manager or supervisor also needs to know immediately. Sometimes, certain incidents legally have to be reported to WorkSafe, which is why recording details properly is so important. Reporting isn't about blame, it's about preventing it from happening again. We use Bright HR to manage our people operations and Bright Safe to manage our health and safety processes. Bright HR centralises employee records, policies, and compliance documents, while Bright Safe helps us keep track of incidents, hazards, and safety procedures in one place. This ensures everything is recorded properly and accessible when needed. Here's how to fill out an incident form using Bright Safe app. Step 1. Log in to your Bright HR account. Step 2. Go to the Accounts dashboard for Bright HR. Step 3. Navigate to app on the top left corner. Step 4. Select the option Bright Safe. Step 5. Choose Incident Management. Step 6. Choose Incidents option. Step 7. Click Create New Incident Report. Step 8. Follow the prompts, fill out the details, and submit the incident report. Repeat the process for near miss by choosing near miss in Step 6. If you are not sure, please ask Bitna. If for any reason you can't access the BrightSafe app, don't worry. A paper version of the incident report form is kept in the office and can be filled out instead. Let's go through some examples of safe work practices that apply every single day. Manual handling. Always bend your knees, keep the load close, and if it feels too heavy, get a trolley or ask for help. Slips and trips. Spills need to be cleaned immediately. Walkways should stay clear. A single coffee spill can cause a serious fall. Knives. Keep them sharp, carry them blade down, never leave them loose in sinks, and always store them safely. Cool rooms. Never go in alone unless authorised. Limit your time in there and never block the door with stock. Stairs. Hold the rail if you can, don't run, and don't carry so much that you can't see ahead of you. These simple steps prevent the most common injuries in hospitality. In food service, hygiene and PPE are critical. You need to wear closed shoes, gloves, aprons, and hairnets where required. Wash your hands properly and often, especially after handling raw food or using the bathroom. No jewellery in food prep areas, except for a plain wedding band or small studs. Don't eat, drink, or use your phone while handling food. And most importantly, if you're sick, especially with something like gastro, tell management and don't come in. Food safety is non-negotiable. We operate with a zero-tolerance policy for drugs and alcohol. That means your blood alcohol content must be 0.00% while you're on duty. No drugs or alcohol are permitted in the workplace. Random testing can happen, and breaches can mean immediate removal or termination. This is about keeping everyone safe. If you're not fit for duty, you're a risk to yourself and others. Safety isn't only physical, it's also about how we treat each other. At the Nuns Pool, we have zero tolerance for bullying, harassment, or aggression. Respect is expected, both among staff and with customers. If you are struggling or you notice unsafe behaviour, please speak to your manager or our WHS officer, and know that there is support available outside work too. For example, Lifeline on 13 11 14. Looking after ourselves and each other is what creates a healthy workplace. At events, things can get busier and a little more unpredictable. That's when responsible service is critical. You must have a valid RSA to serve alcohol. Never serve intoxicated patrons. Keep an eye on behaviour and step in early if someone is unsafe. Spills and glass breakages need to be cleaned quickly to avoid slips and injuries. And if guests have been drinking, help them arrange safe transport. The aim is simple: safe service, safer celebrations. Work health and safety isn't just top-down. It's a two-way conversation. You're encouraged to raise issues using Bright HR app, bring them directly to management, or even become a WHS representative yourself. We want your feedback, because small observations often lead to big improvements in safety. Safety isn't a one-off induction. We practice it regularly. We run evacuation drills every 6 months. Fire alarms are tested quarterly. The emergency plan is reviewed at least once a year, or sooner if something happens. Everyone gets a refresher induction annually. And our fire wardens and first aid officers do external training to stay qualified. This is how we stay prepared. So to recap, your responsibilities are to follow procedures, wear PPE, report hazards, stay substance-free, and respect others. Safety is not optional. It's part of your role and part of the law. Please make sure you sign the acknowledgement form, because that confirms you've received and understood this induction. Next, we'll look at Part 2, Emergency Preparedness. The steps to take in situations like fire, medical emergencies, or other critical incidents. Emergencies don't happen often, but when they do, being prepared makes all the difference. Our emergency plan covers a wide range of scenarios: fire, gas leaks, chemical spills, power outages, medical emergencies, violent incidents, and even natural disasters. Every single person has a role to play. And in all cases, the rule is simple: follow the instructions of the fire warden or the manager. In the event of evacuation, your role is to stay calm and guide guests to the nearest exit, either the front or the rear. Everyone must assemble at Shelley Park across the road. The fire warden will sweep and confirm the building is clear. If someone needs help, for example, elderly or mobility-impaired patrons, assist them safely. And never re-enter the building until emergency services give the all clear. Here are some other scenarios to be prepared for. Gas leak. Turn off the supply if it's safe, evacuate immediately, and call 000. Chemical spill. Use PPE, contain it if safe, and notify the WHS officer. Power outage. Unplug sensitive equipment, use emergency lighting, and keep fridges closed. Security threat. Stay calm, move people to safety, and call 000. Natural disaster. Follow SES alerts and evacuate if instructed. In every case, if you're unsure, always call for help. In medical emergencies, the first step is always to call 000. Then, notify a first aid officer. First aid kits are located in the kitchen and office. Provide care until emergency services arrive, and always record the incident in the register of injuries. The golden rule is, call first, care second. For quick reference, first aid kits are located in the kitchen and office. Our first aid officers are Bitna, Saz, and Carla. Our fire wardens are Bitna and Saz. The key emergency numbers are 000 for fire, police and ambulance, 132,500 for the State Emergency Service, and 1311 26 for the Poisons Information Line. These numbers and contacts are displayed in staff areas. Here are the final things to remember about emergencies. Always follow the fire warden or manager's instructions. Never take risks. Your safety comes first. Emergency contacts and evacuation maps are displayed in staff areas. And if you're ever unsure what to do, call 000. Stay calm. Follow instructions. Remember, safety is our priority. That concludes your WHS Induction and Emergency Preparedness training. Do you have any questions? Contact Bitna. Remember, safety is a team effort. If something feels unsafe, speak up. Your safety is always our priority. And don't forget to sign your acknowledgement form before you leave.